Hi, hello, good evening. Welcome, everyone. Yes, I'm excited, right? Yeah, my excitement is always exciting. Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. So let's start. Let me let's start. Yes. Okay, so let's wait for more people to join. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for continually showing up so that you become a better version of yourself. Yeah. And yes, we are live. Thank you. Welcome. Good evening, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Glow into the Week. I'm Dr. Chimsom, your skin and confidence doctor. I help you glow from inside out. Tonight, I want to ask you a simple question, but a very powerful question. What's in your hands? Like, what is in your hands? Now, many of us keep waiting for something more. We always hope that there's going to be a better time to do something. We'll have a bigger opportunity than what we have now. We keep waiting to become a better version of ourselves before we actually do some of the things in our minds that we want to do. But the truth is, there's never a better time, right? What you need to shine is already in your hands. You already have it. You don't need to keep running from pillar to post, looking everywhere to find something that is not even missing. Yeah? Confidence isn't about what you don't have, it's about owning and using what you have. These same thing that you have that you've been taking for granted. For example, some people are thriving, going around tasting food, and they are making money, but you're looking down on it. You know how to make hair. Somebody is becoming a billionaire from making hair, or you know how to sell, you know how to talk. Somebody is becoming great, is becoming more confident by doing what they already have in their hands, and you're ignoring it. The Bible even tells us that we should not despise small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see when our work begins, right? So, how is this connected to confidence? Your confidence grows when you stop wishing and start using what you have in your hands. Because sometimes we are looking at somebody else and we are thinking, oh, this person is better than me. Oh, how can I ever get to the point where that person is? But the truth is that you just are ignoring what you have. So, because of that, when you start looking down on yourself, you start to shrink. You start to feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. Comparing yourself to somebody that has decided to look around and use the opportunities that they already have. Now, when you act on what you have, you build trust in yourself, and that trust becomes your confidence. You don't need to have everything figured out. Don't wait for having the perfect camera, the best car, the nice dress, to start what it is that has been bugging you. All of us have something that we've been pushing away. We feel like, oh, I'm not yet ready. I need to read a book. I need to do this. You learn on the go. You build confidence by doing what you have to do, not by waiting for things to be perfect before you take the first step. When you take the first step, you see the next step. You can't go forward if you don't push yourself. You'll be surprised how far God can take you with what looks ordinary. So it's important that we don't neglect what we already have. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's divine boldness rooted in God's spirit. So now it's about taking action, having faith. Think of Moses in the Bible. God asked him, what is in your hands? It was just a staff, honestly, just a simple staff. But that same staff that he had been holding for years was what parted the Red Sea. It turned to a snake. And the things, we can't mention all the things that staff that seemed to be ordinary was able to achieve. So that thing was bigger than he could imagine, and he had always had it, but he never, realized how strong it is, or how strong it was, or how powerful it was. Faith activated that miracle for him. So you might think maybe your voice or the story, or maybe even something bad that happened to you, a bad experience can actually be the leap you need to get to where you are supposed to be. It could be your story. You like to gist, you can tell stories. So why are you not seeing it as something that can actually help you grow, help you become better? Why are you not growing it? Your creativity, or the fact that you're an empathic person. When you use those things that you take for granted, God finds a way to multiply it. When you grow it, God finds a way to make it better. So it's time for us to stop comparing and start to create. Some of us shrink because we think that what we have isn't as good as what someone else has. We wish we had their voice, their platform, the opportunities that they had. But maybe what you're envying in someone else is your own gift in disguise, right? If you keep looking at other people's hands, you will never notice what is in your own hands. So take your time and remove the scales in your eye and ask yourself, what is it that I'm gifted to do? What is it that I can do easily that I'm taking for granted? I can fry plantain very well. Okay, can I start frying plantain for people? And I'm good at this thing. So can I start doing it and earning from it? When you start to compare, it delays your purpose, but confidence activates that purpose. Confidence to start, confidence to move. So the truth is that there's power in what we say. Sometimes, yes, we think that we have the confidence, but we say things that stop us from harnessing, that thing in our hands. Oh, Nigeria is so hard. And then you now start looking around. What can I do? You're running from pillar to post. I want to sell here. I want to sell this. I want to do this. I want to do that. And yet, you don't know how to sell. That's not what comes easily to you. That's not what is in your hands. You're there struggling in an aspect when you can actually grow in something that comes easily to you. What are you ignoring? Who are you looking at and thinking, oh, this person has something big, this person has this person has that, when you have the same thing? So this point I was, don't let your words be what will sabotage you from finding that thing that you need to be doing. Your words are tools. What you say shapes what you see. So your confidence begins in your language, in how you talk. If you keep saying, no, I can't do this thing, oh, my hands will stay, your hands will always stay idle. If you believe that I can't do this thing, I can't move, I can't do that, oh, it's too hard, it's not for someone like me. If that thing keeps playing in your head, your hands will not work. You will stay idle. But if you speak and say, I can and I will, you will start to see what your hands can do. Your hands will start to yield power. The Bible says that the tongue has the power of life and death. If you know how powerful the tongue is, you will not be saying some things. And the Bible says that those who love it will eat its fruit. So you can change anything by changing the way you talk. Yeah, right? You can find what is in your hands by deliberately calling it into existence, by taking time to say, oh, this is what I know how to do, and it's going to make me become, help me create impact. This is what I know how to do. This is going to help me change lives. Now, it's important that we understand that what we say changes everything for us. So I need you to speak your glow into existence. Just as God spoke light into darkness, you can speak confidence into your atmosphere. Every time you affirm who you are prophesying your glow. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. So this week, I want you to just think of your glow, speak it. Your glow responds to your words, your glow responds to you taking action. Your glow doesn't come from perfection, it comes from participation. So start doing, stop waiting for perfection before you pick that thing and run with it. See, you can have 20 ideas, yes, and you've ignored them. You don't have to know the end. The important thing is that you start with one, you fail, you get up, you try the next one. By the time you start do 20 things, one is going to be successful, and one, you're going to stick with it, you're going to remain consistent, and it's going to be what is going to make you who you are supposed to be. That is what is going to create impact and help you grow. Now, when you use what you have, you stop dimming your light. Some of us feel, oh, it's going to be arrogant if I come and say, oh, this is what I want to be doing, or I don't want people to know I do this thing or do that. The truth is that even if it's onions you're selling, even if it's crayfish you're selling, carry it on your chest. Tell everybody, carry it everywhere, because nobody will know that you have the best crayfish if you don't talk about it. Stop allowing the way we were raised to make you shrink. You understand? Make you not want to show people what you have to be loud. Even the Bible said that the violent taketh it by force. So when you use what you have, you stop dimming the lights. Yeah. Even the smallest effort shines when it's genuine and when it is consistent. Don't despise your beginning. Don't bury your ideas. Pick them up and run with them. Don't wait for permission to shine. Confidence is contagious. It grows from the time you take your first step. Start at See, when you start showing up, it's going to be hard. It's going to be feel, some people say, oh, why are you doing this? It's not what you're supposed to do, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, or you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be selling akara. But you have the best akara, you fry the best akara in the world. And nobody's going to know if you don't sing your own horn and talk about it. Right? So it's important that you find what it is that you can do. Take out time this week. Think about it. Ask yourself, what is it that you do easily? What is it that I do easily? What is it that I know how to gist? Come, if you gist, you tell stories. People are looking for gist. You know how to listen to people. You're empathic. Why don't you listen to people and let them pay you for listening to them? I mean, people are making money doing all these things. People, and when you start doing this thing and then you start pushing it, you find that your confidence grows. And then it's not just when you step into a space, people see and they say, this person is just glowing. Yet maybe your skin is not skinning the way it's supposed to be skinning, but you actually glow more than someone that is all wearing gold and all. You actually stand out because the way you walk, the way you show up, the way you shine, because you found that thing that makes you feel like you belong. So now we're not going to end because I'm going to talk about skincare, right? I'm a dermatologist. So our skincare tip for the week: your glow needs protection. Yeah, we still think about the skin. So use your sunscreen daily. Yes, sunscreen. Some of you don't like sunscreen, but I'm addicted to sunscreen. So use your sunscreen daily. People think sunscreen is only for when the sun is out, when you're outdoors, but your skin needs protection every day, even when you're inside the house. So you apply your sunscreen. We apply every 2 to 3 hours, 2 finger breaths. UV rays that usually penetrate through your windows, your doors into your house. Sunscreen protects your skin barrier. It prevents hyperpigmentation. It slows aging. It's your daily shield that preserves this glow that we're talking about, at least the outward one, right? So use at least SPF 30 and above daily. Reapply every 2 to 3 hours. Pick one suitable for your skin type: dry, oily skin. Just as you protect your peace to maintain confidence, protect your skin to maintain your glow. Now, like I said, the power of your words. So, what are affirmations for the week? Now, say it with me: everything I need to start is already in my hands. I'll repeat: everything I need to start is already in my hands. I am enough. I am equipped, and I am ready to shine. I trust that what I have is more than enough. My confidence grows when I use what I have. As I use my gifts, my light touches others. Don't wait for, for perfection, just start. What is in your hands may not look like much, but when you show up with it, with faith, it becomes your miracle tool. Your voice, your hands, your mind, your creativity, your story, they are your glue. This week, use what you have. It's your season to shine. I'm Dr. Chimsom Ogu, your skin and confidence doctor. I help you glow from inside out. Please, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and join us again 8:30 same time Sunday next week. Thank you very much and have a wonderful week. Thank you.